As an HR professional, you're the backbone of your organization and you deal with a large volume of confidential and sensitive information. You shape company culture, find and nurture talent, and ensure a positive employee experience. That's no small feat. This section provides you with simple ways to integrate prompts in your day-to-day tasks. Learning to write effective prompts will help improve your productivity and streamline your everyday tasks, giving you more time to focus on your most pressing tasks. Kickstart recruiting, onboarding, fostering a culture of belonging, and more, all using Gemini for Google Workspace. For CHRO use cases, visit the Executives and Entrepreneurs section of this guide. To get started, please don't forget the 4 areas: persona, task, context, format to write an effective prompt. And please enable Gemini for Google Workspace by go to Settings, Extensions, turn on the Google Workspace if it's not enabled. Prompt iteration example: you're an HR manager working on building a presentation script for an employee meeting. You begin by opening your Google Doc with notes, and you use the following prompts for Gemini. I am an HR manager, and I am developing a script for my presentation for new hires. I need to create the script for an onboarding presentation about our company's commitment to employee development and well-being. Help me draft talking points that showcase why employee mentorship and development are core values for our company. Now, you want to add more targeted talking points. You type, add 4 talking points for a new section of the presentation script that explains how we support our employees' development. Mention our training and certification programs and mentorship opportunities. Now, you need ideas on how to frame the ending of the script. You prompt Gemini with the following: write a strong closing statement about our expectation that everyone contributes to a respectful and welcoming workplace. Use a professional tone. The generated content has given you a head start on your script. You add in a few more details and then you're ready to create a draft of the Google Slides that will accompany your talking points. As a recruiter, in case of managing the recruiting process, the business is growing, and you have a large hiring effort underway. First, you want to brainstorm with Gemini to see how the company can better manage the recruiting process. You begin with the following prompt using Gemini: create a list of strategies our recruiters can use to improve our recruiting process and identify potential job candidates. After successfully creating a short recommendation for leadership on how the team will improve existing recruiting processes, the team receives guidance for an urgent job opening. You prompt Gemini: I am opening a new job position on the marketing team. Write a compelling role description for a content marketing manager. Highlight key responsibilities for website and social media and requirements including B2B and B2C content creation, a minimum of 5 years experience, and a portfolio of writing examples. Gemini generates a job description. After reviewing and making slight adjustments, you highlight the text and prompt, suggest ways to update job description and provide suggestions to make it more compelling for candidates. Next, in case of managing the interview process, now, you want to prepare questions for phone screen interviews. The job descriptions have been approved and posted online. You decide to prepare by visiting Gemini. You type, I am a recruiter, and I am preparing for candidate interviews. Write a list of 20 open-ended interview questions for Content Manager that I can use to screen candidates. After the interview, you have full of notes from each candidate conversation. You copy them into Gemini and prompt Gemini, summarize the interview notes and generate a short list of top candidates for the Content Manager position. You now want to summarize your findings on each candidate for the hiring manager. You prompt Gemini, generate an email to the hiring manager with a summary of candidates. Next, in case of communicating with candidate, the team has made its hiring decisions. You copy the notes on each candidate, then type, I am writing an email to job candidates that just finished the interview process. Create a template for an offer letter for the selected candidate for the Content Manager position with a request to schedule a call to discuss benefits, compensation, and start date. Now, you want to generate personalized, empathetic email copy to send to the job candidates who will not receive an offer. You prompt Gemini, I am writing an email to job candidates who finished the interview process, but who were not selected. Help me write a rejection letter for candidate for the Content Manager position. Use an empathetic tone. Next, as an HR manager, in case of onboarding with employees, the recruiters have just filled the company's 2 open roles. Now, you're in charge of ensuring the candidates have a smooth onboarding experience. You need help in structuring information for the new hires, so you prompt Gemini, create a table that outlines a new employee's first week schedule, including key meetings, training sessions, and introductions. Provide a column for key contacts and priority level, low, medium, high, for each activity. Gemini returns a formatted table that you can now copy to sheet, then fill in with key contacts, meetings, and activities. The conditional formatting makes it easy for you to sort tasks by priority level with color-coded visual cues. Next, you need to create ways for the team to bond. You open Gemini and type, design a team bonding activity, such as an office scavenger hunt, to have team members work together during their team meeting. Gemini provides suggestions that get you brainstorming about the scavenger hunt. You tweak the outputs and get it approved by the team lead. Now, you need to communicate with the new hires to give them information about their first day when they will meet the team. You prompt Gemini, draft an email to the new employees on the content team to meet the rest of their team and explain the team-building purposes of the meeting. Next, in case of communicating key findings and draft follow-up surveys, now that you've finished onboarding new employees, you need to focus on ensuring that the latest company research data is easily understood by leadership. You're committed to creating a welcoming environment for all employees where they can develop their skills. You prompt Gemini, draft an email to senior leadership that summarizes the key findings from our report. Include a short introductory paragraph with bullet points on the most important findings. Gemini returns a summary with bullet points. You edit it and then use it to email the leadership team. As a follow-up action, you want to understand how changes made to company policies impact the employee experience. You open Gemini and type, draft an anonymous employee survey with questions and answer options to monitor company progress on insurance topics.